I get those goosebumps every time. Popping and pulling my left and got my right.
Hi everyone and welcome back. I hope you're feeling okay. Uni started and I'm currently everything but alright. But editing and making videos is the only thing keeping me sane, so here we are. Without any further ados, let's jump right in. Today is SF9 day and let me tell you they've got an interesting collection of tats. Enjoy. To begin with, the members in 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷 and 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓪 and have tattoos that are known to the public. Next up that comes into question is 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷. He does seem to have a tattoo on one of his thighs actually, and it was first seen in bubble pictures and one vlog he did in shorts. Later on the 10th of April this year, he confirmed it on Kakao Talk and added that it was this exact picture. It's basically the OT9 pic from their 4th gen official membership Fantasia hologram. He also said that he had hoped his first tattoo would be the SF9 members. We have pretty good pics of it and I gotta say it looks beautiful. I also came across this pic, and if you look closely, you can see that there's actually another tattoo hiding there. I'm sure this is 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷, because there's also his OT9 tattoo, but I have no idea what this one is. It looks like some kind of lettering or a quote, but sadly the pic is too blurry for me to see. Well then, who else has a tat or two? 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷, of course. Except that he's got not only one, not only two, but 4 freaking tats. Let's have a look. First, he has a pretty large tattoo of Michael Jackson on his right hip.
Bruh.
Ouch, that must have been painful. Been there, done that. During one of their interviews with Singles Magazine Korea, he revealed that Michael Jackson, a popular pop singer, was a big inspiration to him even after his passing away in 2009. When asked which artist he wants to resemble the most, he answered, Michael Jackson. I think his influence on the world even after his death is really great. I want to be an artist who works for a long time. I want to move freely across boundaries, including music. Someone said this, ribcage tattoos are brutal and 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷's Michael Jackson must have hurt like hell. It's so big and has so much black, which is done with a huge needle. So wow, respect to him. Honestly same. Couldn't agree more. Next, 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷 also has a crown on his right shoulder blade. It's a simple design and people say that it seems to have been inspired by Big Bang G-Dragon's tattoo on his arm. His next tattoo is the word 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷 written in all caps. It's tattooed on the right side of his chest and it's the Italian word for graceful or pretty. Under this one, there's another tattoo of Roman numbers which we don't know the meaning of. The first number looks like a number 1.
Bruh.
And since there are 2 VIs, I guess there are 2 8s. Since he was born on the 24th of July, 1995, this has nothing to do with his birth date, so I wonder what it could be. I also have to mention a couple of his quotes about tattoos. Here's what he said on Net Kpop. I have a tattoo. It might be a bad influence on teenagers and I don't want that. Makes me kinda sad that he said that, because tattoos are absolutely not something bad if done correctly, of course. And I highly doubt he influenced someone in a bad way. Also, when a fan asked him if getting tattooed hurt, he answered yes. So don't do that. I mean, I get it. I'm also still traumatized from getting my large ass rib tat, but at the same time it was so worth it. So I say if you wanna get inked, go ahead.
Do it! Just do it!
I just don't recommend anything on the ribcage area 𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷. Someone on Twitter mentioned they found his tattoo artist, so I went on to check and they were right. Their Instagram user is still at @tattooer_𝓢𝓽𝓪𝓷. You just gotta scroll down a little to find the post. It was posted on the 2nd of July, 2018, which was probably around the date he got it. Moving on to Mr. Youngbin, the leader of SF9. First of all, he has the phrase Sic parvis magna on the left side of his chest. It means from small things comes greatness, or greatness from small beginnings. It's a Latin phrase and he has it tattooed in a fancy font. He once mentioned that he's not sure about the pronunciation of his tattoo because it's in a foreign language. Next to this one, he's got an antique/vintage looking stopwatch, or maybe it's a regular watch, IDK, equipped with Roman numerals. The larger minute handle is pointing to 1, whereas the smaller hour handle is pointing to 10, so 5 past 10. There's also a little something written inside, though I can't really discern what it is. Perhaps the first word could be Fortuna, but I have no idea about the second one. He allegedly got this in the summer of 2020. Someone said that the watch is basically showing their debut date, the 5th of October, 2016. So 10 for October and 5 minutes passed for the 5th. Not gonna lie, it took me a hot minute to figure this out and I was so confused for some reason. So in conclusion, I am officially brain dead, LMAO, disappointed but not surprised. Anyways, he talked about this tattoo in one of his V lives, on the 7th of July, 2020. Also, a very important update from Megan the editor. I later found out that the tiny lettering inside the watch says Festina Lent. It's once again in Latin and its meaning is something along the lines of make haste slowly or proceed expeditiously but prudently. Another tattoo of his is a big shine forever on the right side of his stomach/ribs. Again, ouch. It's the translation of the Chinese characters of his name. Young means forever or time, and bin means to shine. He said he wanted to get more tattoos in various places like his arm, leg, abdomen, and also a hidden place, wink wink. I guess his wishes came true because he's recently gotten more tattoos, I guess sometime during summer. He got the phrase all by myself written in all caps on his chest and added a bunch of smiley faces underneath. The other new tattoo of his is also located on his chest and in a nutshell, it seems to be some kind of date written in Roman numerals. This Twitter user stated it's 𝐒𝐃𝐈𝐿 1123, so if this is correct, it says November 11, 1993, which is his birth dot. Unfortunately we don't have any good pics of his latest editions, but hopefully we'll be able to get a better look soon, hehehehe. Last but not least, we've got Huion. Now, I saw someone mention that he doesn't feel comfortable with people demanding him to show them his tattoos, so I just wanna put it out here that we have to respect that. Now onto his tats. Huion's first tattoo got exposed on a V Live stream that took place on the 3rd anniversary of the group. Long story short, it's the Tree of Life and he chose it because he wanted his tat to contain the meaning of truth. Other than that, Tree of Life is a symbol of a fresh start on life, positive energy, good health, bright future, immortality, growth, and strength. We haven't seen the whole tattoo yet, only bits and pieces, but someone on Twitter posted this design saying it's his tree tattoo and I have to say that from what we've managed to see it does look a lot like it. However, as of right now, the ink ain't done yet. He said that it would probably be finished when he's around 30 because he's so busy and it's expensive. At the moment, it's placed on his lower back, but it will probably expand to his whole back. He talked about this in a fan call and added that it was also a bit painful.
근데 제가 진짜 한 30살 때까지는 계속 할 것 같은데. 예.
Fun fact that I find really cute. He once referred to it as a tree friend. While his tattoo was still healing, he got a little help from Taeyang, who applied the ointment for him because he couldn't reach it himself. He also talked about his tattoo with a fan at a fan sign in the 20th of January 20, saying that it's still not completed.
이거 한번 해보고 싶다. 아 근데 저
진짜?
근데 것 때문에 나무 친 못했죠. 모르겠어. 좀 지나서 보류 중.
Moving on to yet another fan sign. On the 2nd of February, 2020 at a Sandarm fan sign, a fan asked him if he wanted to get another tattoo when his tree friend is done. He answered with, yes, on my waist or side. I believe at the time this was his only tattoo. And now, surprise surprise, he added a couple more. This next one is probably an update to his tree, because it's also located on his back, on his upper back actually. No one really knows what exactly it is, but it's at least visible enough to say it's lettering, a paragraph, but no idea what it says though. I also wanna add that back in the 20th of September 20 he held a live stream, I believe, where he said that he'd talk about his tattoo once it's done. Furthermore, he has a tattoo of the number 522 on his ankle. At first, I had literally no idea what it could be, but after some digging, I found this clip from one of his V-Live streams in November 2020 I think, where he explained it was his sister's birthday.
네. 일단은 첫 번째, 그 522란 숫자는 정말 저희 누나 생일이 맞고요. 저희 누나 발목에도 웃기지만 제 생일이 적혀 있어요. 참 서로 잘 챙겨주는 남매로서 네. 그렇습니다.
That's so sweet, I wanna cry. For your information, from what I've seen, he has an older sister who he grew up with. Moving on, he's got a jigabong, their light stick, tattoo, which was really hard for fans to spot, but after some time, they finally succeeded and now we know it's located on his Achilles. To sum things up, I wanna talk about Taeyang for a brief moment as well, even though I said he doesn't have any tats. But the thing is, a fan once asked him whether or not he wanted to get a tattoo and he replied with yes. The fan then proceeded to ask if he wanted a small one, but Tae said he wanted a big one. He also told them he wouldn't get it just in case it turned out bad. The fan then asked him about Huiong's tattoo and Taeyang replied with, he is a cool rapper, so he can pull it off. And with that being said, we made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for stopping by and giving my video a watch. I really appreciate it and I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any other ideas, suggestions, or simply your thoughts, feel free to leave a comment down below. It always makes me happy when I read you guys' comments. In any case, please take good care of yourselves and I wish you a calm and worryless October. I know school or college or uni or whatever sucks and I'm already a walking zombie, but we got this. Anyhow, see you guys soon in the next video. Toodles.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, absolutely crucial, monumental to the growth of this podcast, please, reviews, please. Am I begging too much? She says, okay, I swear. Please, reviews.